Welcome back to Kurt's Culinary Camp. I am your culinary camp coach, Kurt. Irregardless of how many times I say that, it's still a mouthful. Anyway, what we're doing is another vegetarian dish today. We're going to do polenta. These are little polenta slices right here. And polenta usually comes in tubes like this over here. You could usually find it in your produce, dairy, or even your pasta section of all places if it's what's called shelf stable. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to put the polenta slices together with 5 ounces of spinach, a gourmet mushroom blend that includes baby bella-shitake and oyster mushrooms, and we're going to add a little onion, a little garlic to that. We're going to add a little bit of tomato. We're going to end up topping it with toasted pine nuts and a vegetarian feta cheese. This is another vegetarian inspired recipe for my neighbor Raina, so I hope you all like it. Anyway, let's get underway and do some cooking here. First thing I'm going to do is bring a little heat to these pans right here. I'm going to be cooking my spinach in here, be cooking some mushrooms in here. I'm just dropping in a little olive oil. And we're going to go ahead and pour those mushrooms in there. Here they go. We've already got that pan hot. And let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and process about 4 tablespoons of onion and a tablespoon of garlic. You remember my little buddy over here that I recommended to you. Fast, easy, breezy. I love it like that. So that'll go right into our pan here. As you can hear, we've already got that hot. I'm just going to scoop out the remnants. Ah, yes. Now we're going to cook the onions and the garlic till they're just a little bit golden brown. We're going to almost caramelize them. And then we're going to drop our spinach in there. So, what we want in here with our mushrooms is a little bit of sea salt and a little bit of 5 pepper. And voila. So the mushrooms are underway. And onion and the garlic's underway. Do a little more heat to that to kind of hurry it along. Now, in cooking the polenta, these tubes are a pre-cooked product, so you just need to slice them down a little bit. Just take off little slices like this, drop them into a hot oil saute pan, just heat them up. That's basically all you have to do. So, we'll flip around these mushrooms a little bit. And we've got a nice golden brown on our onions already. So what I'm going to do is just drop in 5 ounces of fresh organic spinach. So voila. Looks like a lot of spinach, but wait till you see it cooked. It disappears to nothing. Now, since we're putting a little bit of a Greek spin on this with the feta and such, what I'm going to do is add a little bit of Greek ouzo to my mushrooms over here. Ouzo is a liqueur from Greece. Very tasty when you cook with it. Now, as you can see, that spinach is pretty much withering away to nothing, which is just fine. We knew it was bound to happen. So there we go, and that's almost done. Now, when you're pouring liqueurs when you're cooking, we never ever pour from the bottle into the pan. The bottle ignites, it'll take off like a rocket. We don't want it. So what I've done was I've poured a little bit into here, and we'll keep that bottle away from it. So I'm just going to drop that in. give it a little bit of a licorice flavor. So, our spinach is ready over here. I'm going to drop in these tomatoes just to get them hot. I'm going to turn off the mushrooms here. Now those tomatoes will taste good, plus you're going to add a little bit of color to your dish, which is always a good thing. Alright, so we'll go ahead and plate this rascal because it's ready. Yeah, it happened that fast. I know all of you with busy lives appreciate that. That's why we do it. So, just going to drop our mushrooms right in there. Very nice. We'll drop some spinach on top. Lovely. Oh, so lovely. There's about 2 portions worth in here. I'm just going to do enough for one over here, just so you get the idea of what's going on here. Okay. Now, all we have to do to finish this off is drop a little feta on there. Oh, that's going to be handsome. And some toasted pine nuts. Now, to toast these pine nuts, all I did was drop them into this pan here, a little bit of oil. You have to keep your eye on them because these things cook so fast, it's unbelievable. After they come out of the pan, you have to remember that they're still cooking. So if they're dark brown in the pan, pretty much odds are on that you've lost them. So keep a real close eye on them, and remember they're extremely hot. Anyway, I'm going to give you a little shot of this plate right here. Looks delicious. Do-do-do-do. And there you have it, folks. I will be seeing you soon. As soon as the weather breaks, what we're going to be doing is doing a little grilling on the patio. So be looking forward to that. And I'll see you soon.